What if I told you a political deadline just shifted and it could reshape Kenya's future? This is Kenya News Update today. Coming up, you'll discover why the ruling party is scrambling to register voters, which counties are ground zero for this political battle, and what this means for every Kenyan citizen. The United Democratic Alliance, Kenya's ruling party, has just extended its registration deadline for crucial grassroots elections. But here's the twist. This isn't just a simple date change. It's a strategic move with massive implications for power and influence across the nation. Meet Anthony Mwora, the chairperson of the UDA's National Elections Board. On Saturday, January 3, he dropped a bombshell announcement. The registration period for Phase III polling center-level grassroots elections has been extended. The new deadline is Monday, January 5, 2026 at p.m. sharp. That's a 2-day extension from the original cutoff. And the reason? To accommodate party members returning from the festive season. Mwora stated the extension was granted to provide sufficient time for registration, verification, and validation of members' details. But here's what nobody's talking about: the sheer scale of this operation. This isn't for a few counties. This is for 20. That's right, 20 counties where these grassroots polls have not yet been held. And then, something critical happened. On December 4, 2025, after high-level deliberations between senior party officials, the UDA resolved to conduct these elections. The meeting was chaired by Deputy Party Leader Kithure Ndii himself. This move signals a massive internal push for organization and control. Here's the part that will blow your mind. The list of counties involved reads like a map of political strongholds and battlegrounds. From Embu to Embu, from Meheru to Nakuru. The counties include Kirinyaga, Murang'a, Naya Endaru, Naiherig, and Tharaka-Nithi. The list continues with Baringo, Bohomet, Elgeyo Marakwet, Keriacho, La Roman Tukipia Nath Ende, Samburu, Trans Nzoia, Ue Sinjieshu, Kakamehega, and Roman 7 Hiaga. That's a seismic shift in local political infrastructure. But why does this matter to you? Because grassroots elections determine who represents the party at the most local level. These are the people who will mobilize voters, influence nominations, and shape the party's direction for 2027 and beyond. It's about building a political machine from the ground up. And the UDA is giving its members one final chance to get on the bus before it leaves the station. Mwora's urgent plea was clear: eligible party members and aspiring candidates must complete their registration within this extended window. The clock is ticking down to p.m. on Monday. The actual election day is set for Saturday, January 10, 2026. That's just 5 days after registration closes. This creates a frantic, high-stakes dash for political positioning. Some say this extension is a generous move for members coming from upcountry. Others whisper it's a sign of poor planning or low initial turnout. The tension is real. Will this extra time fill the party's registers with loyalists? Or is it a last-minute scramble to legitimize the process? The implications are huge. A strong, organized grassroots base could cement UDA's dominance. A weak one could expose cracks before the next general election. This is about more than forms and deadlines. It's about the future of Kenya's political landscape. It's about who gets to speak for the people at the polling center, the heart of democracy. So what's the real story? Is this a party listening to its people or a party trying to fix a problem? The registration deadline is now January 5. The election is January 10. 20 counties are in play. The stage is set. Do you think this extension is a sign of strength or weakness for the UDA? Drop your take in the comments. Subscribe to Kenya News Update today for more breaking political news from across Kenya.